To you by Sprint PCS. First, please welcome to the cage, Steven Tanner.
Steven Tanner with that 1-0 record out of Bowman's Kickboxing in Knoxville. Bowman's is a kickboxing gym, while Oxendine, they are well-versed. They have some kickboxers, some wrestlers, some grapplers. So in terms of that, you may look at Steven Tanner as having just a little bit of advantage due to the fact that his whole career has been based off kickboxing, while Austin, he's had the wrestling background. And I'm sure at Oxendine, they're already kind of thinking MMA, just getting him used to the combat aspect of the sport here tonight.
Yeah, I've been training with Randall a lot for this fight, and man, he's solid, and his opponent looks solid too. He looks in shape, looks ready,
Two guys looking to avoid that first loss here tonight. And both guys looking to move up the ladder and continue to get some experience for future MMA careers. And again, we have kickboxing titles as well. There's a ton of kickboxing shows. Kickboxing's really picked up steam here both in the Tri-Cities and in America with all kinds of great shows. Glory, we've seen a lot more K1 fights here lately. So a lot of things happening in the kickboxing game here tonight. Steven Tanner makes his way to the cage. We get set to see Randall Austin. Here is Jennifer Oxendine.
And his opponent making his way to the cage, please welcome Randall Austin Jr.
And out of Team Oxendine, it is Randall Austin. He's a local too, right here in Johnson City. And he is undefeated with that 2-0 record. Both those wins coming by knockout. And we've seen his brother earlier tonight, Corey Austin, winning by first round knockout. We've seen Austin, the younger brother, land some big knees. Corey, the bigger of the two, he's fighting at 205 earlier. Randall Austin tonight, his fight will be at 145 pounds, a future featherweight contender likely in the MMA game. While his brother a little bit bigger, JP pointed out earlier, the little brother, the bigger man. Randall Austin's got a little bit more experience, 2-0. He'll look to move to 3-0 here tonight.
Yeah, I was warming up with him in the back, man. Watch for the leg kicks on this one.
Big leg kicks possible coming from Austin. We've seen Corey use the knees, Randall maybe using the legs. We'll see. Up next, here's Jennifer Oxendine with your official introductions.
This bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. First, fighting out of the Intimate Treasures red corner, he weighed in at 148 pounds, holds an undefeated record of 1 win with 0 losses, and fights out of Bowman's Kickboxing in Knoxville, Tennessee, Steven Tanner. And his opponent across the cage to my right, fighting out of the TSI Diesel blue corner, he weighed in at 145 pounds, holds an undefeated record of 2 wins with 0 losses, and fights out of Team Oxendine in Johnson City, Tennessee, Randall Austin Jr. Your referee when the action begins is Jason King.
Asian Persuasion getting us ready for kickboxing action. 145-pound Muay Thai rules. Steven Tanner 1-0, Randall Austin 2-0. Somebody's O's got to go here tonight. Cody Gwynn with Jonathan Pierce calling the action for this exciting kickboxing match. And we're off a touch of gloves.
Hey, there's them kicks.
Austin, a little bit longer reach. They look about the same height, but Austin's got a nice wingspan to be that size. They're in the clinch. Jason King will let him work here. Knees quickly here from Austin. Nice takedown there.
I'll tell you what, he's been hitting me with that right there since day one.
And Muay Thai, that is legal. It isn't a knockdown though, but nice technique there. Knees to the body here, quick from Austin. We've seen it earlier from Corey Austin, just a smaller version of it. Steven Tanner trying to counter with punches. Usually the knees to the body will do much more damage than the punches to the body. Still though working here, doing a good job with that left arm, keeping that right in front of his body to not eat these shots. That one landed. Trying to aim maybe to the solar plexus and maybe try to rattle him a little bit, look for that knockdown. Now close quarters clinch. As you mentioned with that wrestling background, just kind of natural to move in that close.
Yeah, it's that pressure, man, and he has a lot of heart, and he's just breaking them, that a lot of people can't handle that.
Moving in fast here again, the close quarter clinch from Austin. He's going to try to do those side knees. Jason King will separate them here. And as JP mentioned, it's hard to get your feet under you and get anything going when you're pressure like this. And that is that wrestler mentality. There it is again, that Muay Thai trip. Jason King will let them up. Again, that is legal, but it does not count as a knockdown here. Muay Thai rules. Side kick there from Steven Tanner. Finally getting a little offense going. That one actually knocked Austin back a little bit.
Looks like he's got an overhand left opening here if he can back up and separate and set it up.
playing the knees versus the punch game, and I just don't think that's really what they want from Tanner.
There's overhand left. Watch for it right here if he can separate.
Again, in the close quarter, it looks like, as JP said, Austin wanted to separate there and maybe land it. Jason King separating him, though, that causes him not to be able to get off the punch. Nice swing there. Jason King almost ate that punch, but at the end, it is 1 round in the books and a very good round from Randall Austin.
Yes. His opponent looks a little gassed.
And as you mentioned, that wrestling pressure, not something everyone's used to, and coming from a kickboxing school, I mean, I'm sure you can say that Austin still trains all around. He's not just kickboxing when he's in the gym.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good clinch work working with Casey, and those guys, you know, they like to, you know, Tyler Minton did a lot of clinch work when he was in the tough and stuff like that, and I've been working on my clinch work with them as well.
When you train at a kickboxing academy, that might be kind of separated from what Tanner usually does in just all kickboxing. So great fight here tonight. Get things underway. 2 guys who are undefeated, Steven Tanner, Randall Austin. Randall Austin looks very good in round 1, likely will lead in the scorecards. We'll see if Steven Tanner has something to do here in the second round.
I noticed that Randall has 2 KOs. Maybe he can pull off a 3rd one tonight.
And with those knees, and that's something that Tanner's doing when Austin's throwing knees, Tanner's throwing punches. So not really a great game plan in the clinch. We'll see, though. Terry Bowman, one of the best kickboxing coaches in East Tennessee. I'm sure he will have something to mix up the game plan here after a very good first round from Randall Austin.
All right, here we go.
Jason King gets us ready for round 2. 145-pound Muay Thai rules. Quick step in, but nice punches from Austin. Ooh, and a nice side kick there. They're calling it a slip. Both guys stepping into the kick. Nice shot there from Tanner. And we're back mixed in here. Close quarters. Throws him to the ground, does Tanner. And I'm guessing Tanner trains MMA too, because he looks like he wants to throw punches on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Might be a fight we see later on in these guys' MMA careers. Very similar in size, both these guys. A little bit longer is Austin in the close quarters here yet again. He's going to look for that little head throw. Tanner doing a better job this round, though, dealing with the pressure. But here again, clinched up against the cage. Now he's clinched up with his back against the cage. He steps in, does Tanner looking for a throw.
This is one of the toughest fights or closest fights that I've seen Randall have. I've been there for all of them.
And Randall Austin told
Casey
that was a good shot.
I'm telling you, the left is there all day.
And both guys landing big blows here. And Casey Oxstein mentioned he wanted a tough fight, and he's getting one here from Steven Tanner. Tanner now putting Austin against the fence. Tanner has his back against the fence. Overhand. He steps in with a teep.
There's that overhand. He's ready. He's ready to go down.
And with that pressure you talked about, it looks like Tanner may be gassing just a little bit here in the late second round.
Yes, he came out real strong with those teeps, but you know, Randall just has that wrestler mentality, that heart, that tenacity. It's hard for a lot of good athletic fighters to counter that.
Nice sweet throw there from Tanner. Again, this is Muay Thai rules, so the throws are legal. They just don't really count in the knockdown rule. They clinch up yet again. Another throw. That one's good for Randall Austin. It's starting to look more like a judo match than a Thai match. And that will likely be the end of the round. A little late shot there. Hard to hold back. And a great round there from both guys. Steven Tanner got a little bit more aggressive in that round, but Randall Austin still in control of most of the clinch exchanges, including some of those throws.
One thing I noticed from both fighters when they go in the corner, and I noticed myself, they calm themselves down when they get those corners, you know.
Both guys will have one round to work here. Second round, a little bit tougher to score than the first round. I think Austin had the first round pretty decisively. Second round, though, Tanner done a lot more nice things in that round than he did in the first. And for Steven Tanner, though, I'm sure Terry Boltman knows this as well. We're in Johnson City. You want to come in here and get the finish in enemy territory. You don't want to let it go into the hands of the judges.
Yes, always. I made that mistake out there in Baltimore on the Shogun fights, and that dude, I believe his name was Peter Pettis, and he went on to fight on Contender, and everybody thought I had the unanimous decision, but they gave it to him, you know, and that's how it goes sometimes, you know. That's why you train to finish and you fight to finish.
Both these guys have thrown some heavy shots. Both guys, though, very skilled. This is what we wanted here. Two young guys looking to get experience, and both guys very talented. Steven Tanner out of Terry Bowman's gym. Randall Austin with Casey Oxenine and Team Oxenine here in Johnson City. Quickly into the close quarters, and another nice throw from both guys. What a counter from Austin. There's that wrestling. This is turned into an MMA fight here in this third round.
He almost pulled a JSP suplex there.
And clinched up here against the cage. Austin going to the body with some punches now. They end up in that sweep again. Both guys trying to throw. Jason King will separate them. See if both guys can throw some strikes here. Nice long straight there from Tanner. Austin goes back to the tie. Clinched up again. We may see another one of those trips. Pushed back against the cage. Austin with the advantage. The wrestler showing a lot of his wrestling skills here tonight.
I think if Randall could separate right here and pick his shots, he would definitely get the knockout. Because every time he starts laying that left, that dude's getting wobbly. There he is, getting wobbly again.
Nice leg kick there. Now they're just trading.
Hey,
going at it here. What a
that.
round. Back into the clinch and a throw from Austin. And Austin in control of this third round. Slow to get up there is Tanner. Jason King separates, so let's see if they go on a striking exchange. Actually, Tanner is going to clinch up. Tanner here pushing Austin against the cage, and a nice switch up there as Austin puts Tanner against the cage. Jason King separates them. We'll see if they trade here in the last few seconds of this third round. A clinch there. Both guys go down. Tanner ended up on top. Not mattering here, though, in the tie fight. Team kick caught by Austin. They clinch up.
I'll tell you what, man, this is a lot of fireworks right here.
And a great tie fight between both men, mixing up. Both guys showing their MMA skill here tonight in this kickboxing match as well. What both guys want to see. Austin catches the teeth, takes him down. And you can tell he's training with some of the best MMA fighters in the Tri-Cities. His wrestling looks good tonight. A great fight from both men.
That was the best fight on the card there.
That was a very good fight between Steven Tanner and Randall Austin. Randall Austin, a lot of great sweeps, a lot of great throws, and then both guys throwing some good shots. The clinch work looked just a little bit better from Randall Austin here tonight, and I would say that's probably due to the wrestling background.
Yeah, he has a really dirty, that trip that he was hitting is really dirty, man. He caught me with it like 3 or 4 times before I even caught on to it.
And a great fight from Randall Austin. The Austin brothers looking to go 2-0. Randall Austin himself looking to go 3-0. Steven Tanner, though, taking Randall Austin to his first decision. And you never know. We'll see what the judges say. But it looks like Randall Austin moving to 3-0 here tonight at Cage Fights at the Cowboy. An excellent night of fights here at Bar Battle still to come. We'll have some MMA action for you up next. And we'll get back to the tie fights later on tonight. Zach Fox, Nick Roberts, Austin Kurtz, Dylan O'Sullivan, and Anthony Grosso and Creighton Chevelle mix it up later on in tie fights action. And Casey Oxendine looking to move his team to 2-0 here tonight. Bowman's Kickboxing looking to move 2-0 here tonight as well. Jennifer Oxendine walking around the cage, getting our scores tallied up. Coming up next, we'll have Justin Winchester and Christian Holman. Your opening MMA fight on the main card here tonight. 2 debuts looking to move to 1-0. And Jennifer Oxendine heads to the center of the cage. Steven Tanner, Randall Austin decision is up next.
After 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to your judges' scorecard for decision. All 3 judges scored this fight in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the TSI Diesel blue corner, Randall Austin Jr.
I knew he had it.
And Randall Austin, a great performance here tonight as Austin moves to 3-0. And a great night for the brothers, Corey and Randall, both picking up big wins here in Johnson City at Cage Fights at the Cowboy. Excellent fight from both men. Steven Tanner in his first loss looked outstanding, taking Randall Austin to his first decision.